Hey guys, what's up? I wanted to post a video a little bit about what's going on right now in our lives, um, my family, and talk dementia. Most folks have heard it. Don't know too much about it, but I've got to learn a little bit about it firsthand. My father-in-law, he's 89. He came down with dementia a few years ago. He had, he was walking home. So he went to the store. He was walking home, and we weren't at the house at the time. And he was living in an apartment complex. We had just moved into a house. I think we were literally went to kind of get some things set up in the house because we were going to move him in with us because we didn't want him being in the apartment. We didn't want to be alone at the time because, he was getting up in age. But he was still able to take care of himself. It wasn't like he couldn't at the time. Well, at some point when he was walking home, he fell or tripped. Don't really know. Nobody really knows the whole story. But he ended with his shopping cart, and the shopping cart hit him in the head. So fractured his orbital eye socket, and it banged him up pretty good. I think it broke his nose, so he was banged up pretty good. Didn't really notice too much. He healed up pretty good. He was in good spirits. But over the next few months, we started noticing him or forgetting. He was still normal, but he was forgetting more than normal. So we just kind of played it on as age related, because he was in his 80s, like 85 or something at the time. So we just blamed it on the age. As time went by, he's been living with just in kind of let you know where we're at now. We've been in the house just about 3 years now. So this happened 3 years ago, obviously. And from that time to now, we notice the memory problems getting really bad, getting really forgetful, really confused. And we noticed that one day we noticed he was sitting down and we're talking to him, and he was like this, but with both sides, holding his head like this, just kind of staring, kind of blankly, kind of confused. We asked him what was wrong. He couldn't remember. So that kind of started triggering stuff in my head, because I was lucky enough to meet up with this company doing some marketing for a company I used to work for. And they deal specifically with dementia and Alzheimer's patients. So I remember meeting the gentleman, and they have what they call a dementia tour. And it's if you ever hear them, or if you ever hear about a dementia tour, a big RV, you get to go in, and it kind of simulates what it would be like for you if you did have dementia. And I think everybody should experience it at least once. God forbid you ever come across a person with dementia, or you end up having a loved one with dementia. You can understand and relate to what they're dealing with. So basically what it is, it's they put special eyeglasses on you that kind of blur your vision. You're really clear, it's kind of foggy. They put these headphones on, and they have all kinds of different background noises and stuff. Then they put gloves on your hands, and then they make you put these like little plastic to excuse me, it's supposed to simulate neuropathy. Basically it's like a tingliness or numbness in the feet and toes, which is also can be caused by diabetes. So I did the tour, and they give you 5 to 10 things to do, tasks. So then you go and you try to complete the task. So what I learned from that experience is that it's hard to remember all the tasks that that person just told you what it was, because everything was kind of, you're hearing so many different things at once. And then you think you heard what you heard, but you're not sure if it's what you heard. So you end up doing the thing that you think it could be, but you're not sure. I didn't get any of my. I think I got one task out of all the tasks they gave me. They said I failed. So, but it opened my eyes. So, now fast forward to now. Excuse me, one sec. Sissy, come here. Come here, baby. Barking. Sorry about that. So fast forward to today. Come here. Obviously his dementia declined. We're at a point now where he's at the end of his life. He's been fighting a good fight for 3 years now. And the major factor why he's probably still here is because of his daughter, my wife. She gave up everything to take care of him. Literally, night and day, she takes care of him. Didn't have an life insurance policy, but he did have medical, which is good. So obviously, I'd have to work, but if she could, she would. But somebody has to stay home and take care of him. And unfortunately, the sad truth is nowadays you can't trust too many medical professionals or companies to loved ones like you would. Excuse me, one sec. So, we felt that the best care he can get was from her. So, I ended up losing the job, gained a job, lost that. Well, I didn't lose the job. I quit that job because I went into it under false pretenses. They told me one thing and it turned out to be something else. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, get over here. You want squirted? It's my dog, Sissy. Say hello, Sissy. Little Chewini mix. So, his health has been declining gradually. And now we're at a point where hospice has been involved for about a couple months now. The doctor suggests, his primary doctor, which was an amazing doctor out in Spring Hill, Florida, Dr. Sisto Serafini. He's a wonderful doctor. He helped out tremendously too. And then at some point they suggested maybe we should look into that. Reluctantly, we did. Because we had to bite the bullet and just realize that, excuse me, maybe it's time to stop putting our wants and needs in front of his. Because at the end of the day, the person suffers the most. So he's been declining. The last month or two have just been horrendous for my wife. For me as well, but for different reasons. For me, it's because I feel bad that I ended up getting a job as a car salesman, which sucks. I'm not really making good money there. You would think you would. It's not that I can't sell cars. I was the top car salesman there my first, 2 months there. And I never sold a car a day in my life. I'm there 6-7 days a week. So I'm not with my family, and my wife is going through this pretty much solo. So, struggling. Not really struggling, but it's starting to become a financial burden with this job, and that, for me, puts strain on me because I want to be able to just support and provide for my family, but at the same time be there for my wife, mentally, morally, supportively, whatever way you want to put it. And then she's been here pretty much all alone, watching her father die. He literally deteriorating. He's lost a tremendous amount of weight. He's in and out of it. One minute he knows who you are, then he doesn't. He's been finally at the point where he pretty much knows me, her, and her son, my son, because we see him on a daily, but he forgets. He's been pretty much every night for the last 2 weeks for help, or where is he, what's going on, or just calling names, and he doesn't know why he's calling the person. He's just doing it. He doesn't know why. And then he's doing what he's doing. Then we got to the point where he wishes he was dead, or he asked us to help him die, and it's really it makes you furious because from the inside of it, I guess, or the time and love and effort into helping this person, and then to hear the words "help me die" or "just let me die, I want to die, kill me." It's like, I've been helping you stay alive all this time, and you want to just die? But then you got to take it from their standpoint. They're suffering like that anymore. And, that's a pretty shitty way to have to live. So, the last week, actually Thanksgiving 2018, Thanksgiving, the day before, the nurse came to kind of do her normal thing, clean him up, check him out, make sure everything's good. My wife, they noticed he had like a little apnea where he wasn't breathing. He had stopped breathing for 10 to 15 seconds. And he just was really out of it, really lethargic, hallucinating, all kinds of stuff. He was seeing things that weren't there, wanted to jump out. Actually, just last night, he wanted to jump out the window. He stayed up all night to make sure that didn't happen. As well as my wife did too. And the doctors told her basically that he's at the end of his life. So, they just started morphine to him. I believe today is the 26th of November, Monday, 2018. So it's coming close. His other daughter, she should be coming tomorrow morning from up north. We're in Florida. She's way up north, New York. So she's heading out. So we're trying to keep him around until she gets here. We'd love to see him make it to Christmas, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And sorry if I sound like a jerk or dick or whatever, but if he goes tonight or whenever, I'll be happy for him, because I know he won't be suffering anymore. He won't be in pain. He won't have to go through what he's going through, which is his hell on earth. So I just wanted to. Somebody was staring at the door. I didn't know who it was. Just wanted to share this with you guys. It's hard. I'm trying to find work, a better job, so I can be there for my family. I've learned a lot from this experience, and now I'm realizing that, yeah, it's great to have money, but if you're never home or with your family to enjoy it, what's the point of having all that money? I'm not saying I have a lot, because Lord knows I don't. So, anybody out there going through this can relate to what I'm going through, or never heard of it before, look into it. This is to you. Hopefully I can help somebody out there hear what we're going through. It's the hardest thing, one of the hardest things you ever have to do. And unfortunately there's no cure, so I hope they can find a cure one day. Because it's like cancer. It's just as bad. They literally slowly die and you watch it. It's terrible. He's going to be buried in Long Island. He's already got a plot there, but our issue right now is figuring out how, when the day comes, how we're going to get him from Florida to Long Island, New York. So that's another big battle we got coming up, and me finding a better job. It's not like, I'm a great worker, employee, guy, whatever, and it sucks when, good employees, good people get taken advantage of, or taken for granted, or promised stuff so they can, and then people don't deliver on those promises. And it sucks, because it makes you start to lose faith and will and all kinds of stuff. But keep my faith in God. My will is strong, it's intact. I'm still a good person. I'm still forgiving. And I put everything in God's hands. I'm nothing without Him. So, I like to do a lot more videos and stuff and help people. But I can't if I can't help myself or my family. So hopefully things will turn around soon for the better. And when that time comes, I'll be able to really do more to helpful, and maybe do some more videos, inspirational videos, whatever they may be. Maybe just do me, stop trying to, follow the crowd and kind of go against the grain and do my own thing. Um, so that's pretty much it for now. Also, listening to me, sticking it out to the end. Thanks. And if you got any questions or anything, shoot me a message. I'll be happy to reach back out to you. I will respond. I may not be able to get to everybody, but I don't know how big this is going to go. I'd love to go viral. I'd love to get more subscribers and followers and all that stuff. So, hit the like button and subscribe down below. But yeah, thank you. So, have a good night and take care of yourself. God bless. Peace.